Hello and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Hello.
And the third wheel, Ric Serranos III.
Hey, people.
And of course, our intern, Miguel Coles.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, we got some things to go over today. We got Raw Notes, our Smackdown, Ric Serranos' third round of the fantasy bracket, and a whole lot more. So before we go into that, we're going to go over the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we get into that, let's go over some birthdays.
Yahoo!
All right, we have
There
Double
it is.
A. There we go. We have Double A. Arn Anderson turns 58 years old.
Yeah, that was on Monday, right? On Raw. It was his birthday, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And then we have turning 32 years old, Old Red Everything, Eva Marie. So wrong.
How old is she?
32.
32. Jesus. Wow.
Then we have Gerald Briscoe turns 70 years old.
Oh, wow. He's that old, huh?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Speaking of wow, we got Greg the Hammer Valentine turning 65 years old.
Yeah. I figured he was about that age.
Mm-hmm. Really? I don't. 65 and Gerald Briscoe is 70. That's just so weird.
But
Really?
that's young still.
What, 60 or 70?
Yeah, 60 is still young.
Yeah, well, I thought he was younger than that, but I didn't think he would. Let's just say this. I thought he was closer to Arn Anderson's age than he was Gerald Briscoe.
Oh, man. Dang. Wait, how old was Arn Anderson again?
58.
58. Okay. Well, wow.
All right, and our last birthday, the version 1 deleted, the demented Matt Hardy turns 42 years old.
Wow. 42?
Seriously?
42.
Yeah. That's about right. Wow. Interesting.
He moves like he's 52.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks older with the gray hair and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's this whole new character now he's doing. It's
I guess.
crazy. I think it's funny, though. It's gained popularity.
It does.
You know?
We're watching.
Yeah. I still remember watching it because I was like,
That's 20
I'm never.
minutes
That was 20 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back.
It was funny. It was entertaining.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. All right, it is a short news week this week, but all news is important, as now, in the WWE 2K17, you can be a Paul Heyman guy.
Really?
Yes.
Like how, though?
Like Paul Heyman is your manager. He follows you around. He trains you.
Really?
You up. Yes.
Really? Interesting.
It's not really that interesting. I told you, it's a slow news week this week.
Who, me?
Yeah,
And our last bit of news. SmackDown Live viewership has slipped to the lowest audience since its debut.
Really?
Really?
Wow. Really? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And
Wow.
especially, for me, I know, we got SmackDown 4 and Raw 4.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad, especially last week's episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, man. People, tune in to SmackDown Live.
Well, not just tune in to SmackDown Live. Tune in to Wrestling POV Podcast, too, please.
Yes, do that.
Please.
Do it.
Do it now. All right, so now let's go straight on to the rumors. All right, now rumor has it that the Usos will win the tag team titles from Heath and Rhino, just to build a feud with the American Alphas. They were supposed to do it a while ago, before they got hurt, I guess, before American Alphas. The one guy, what's his name? Gable. Before he got hurt, I guess they wanted to do the feud then. But, I mean, honestly, I think that would have been too early, because those guys need to pay their dues. To me, they're way too hype. They should be part of the hype bros. But, So they're just a little bit. They need to tone it down a little bit.
Oh wow.
It's true.
Let me just say this though about this American Alpha. What's with that catchphase? Like I never understood it.
It's
Ready, willing, and Gable.
It's supposed to be Gable.
Yeah, all right.
Willing
Gable.
and Gable.
That's
It's
his
stupid.
name, but what about Jordan? Jordan is
He doesn't get anything. But it's true. But I don't know. It's just they got to slow down, and I'm glad. I mean, not glad that he got hurt, but they just need to, slow it down, tone it down a little bit, because they got one tag called the Hype Bros to do that. They don't need to be doing that. So yeah, the Usos are supposed to win the belts. It's supposed to be feuding with the American Alphas, and the feud is supposed to last till like the Royal Rumble.
What?
So this is going to be a long one if they decide to go that route. Now a huge rumor going around is that the WWE was placing a bid to buy TNA Wrestling.
Yes.
But in their greediness, it was basically so they can have the library and the archives of TNA.
Yep.
So that way when they do a video package of like AJ Styles or Samoa Joe, they have the TNA library to go off of too. Because if you notice, they never say TNA ever. They they don't even come close to saying it. So I think with them buying TNA, they would have access to the library, and they could, throw out little history here and there during their commentating. Like with AJ Styles. Oh, he's held the, New Japan heavyweight title. He's held the TNA world title. Now he's a WWE champion. He did that all in 3 years. But they never mention that because they don't want to give anything to TNA. But now I guess the Billy Corgan. He's the. You know who Billy Corgan is?
No.
He is the lead singer for the Smashing Pumpkins.
Ooh, that's right. That's the bald guy.
I'm singing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I don't even know the words, but oh my god! That's the only part I know. Today is the greatest. That's a good impression right there. Oh, I nailed it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, that's not right. That's not right. All right, but Billy Corgan and a second party is negotiating possibilities of buying TNA. Now, I think Billy Corgan is 30% owner. Or
he is.
So that makes he's like more of an owner than anybody that has a share in the company.
Yes,
so which is weird.
I went over this on Third is the Word.
Yes, you did.
Wrestling POV YouTube page. Check it out, people.
Subscribe.
Third is the Word.
Subscribe.
Yes, get there, people.
That's right. So, but that's it. I mean,
right.
I don't know how far that's gonna go. I mean, to be honest, if Billy Corgan ends up buying, I don't know. I don't see TNA lasting too much longer, to be honest. If Vince wants TNA, he'll have TNA. To be honest, you know what I'm saying, and he's gonna do to TNA what he did to WCW and ECW. So, So, all right. So that's it for the rumors. Anything in the injury?
Yes, we got a couple of injuries. Terry Funk was reportedly dizzy and exhausted, and he decided to tell Tommy Dreamer that he wasn't going to be able to make it into his corner on House of Hardcore event. He had a very busy weekend where he was signing autographs, traveling. He was exhausted, man. He was leaving at 4 in the morning, barely getting any sleep. He's 72 years old. Yeah. You can't expect this guy to run a full weekend, man.
No. And from what I heard is that he had surgery and then he flew out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, serious? What are you doing?
Chainsaw Charlie.
Yeah, Chainsaw Charlie.
And, well, we got some good news. Well, first of all, get better, Terry Funk.
Yep.
We want you to be healthy, man.
Yep.
Luke Harper was backstage at Monday Night Raw as he is now cleared to return to the ring after he suffered a dislocated patella and torn MPFL ligament injury.
LMNOP. Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So, but Paige was also backstage too.
Yes, she was.
I mean,
her
that
suspension
thing,
was
her
over,
suspension,
but she was waiting to be cleared, I think.
Waiting to be cleared?
For injury, I think.
Really?
Because
I didn't know she was hurt.
That's what it was, because she got her suspension's up, but she's still suffering from the neck injury.
Oh.
So they were just waiting for. But I think it's like another week. I think she'll be back next week.
Well, suffering succotash. So, all right, cool. That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Alrighty, so now it is time for Ric Serrano III's Fantasy Bracket Round Number 3. Now, this is going to... I've been thinking about some of these matches, and I'm still stumped. So, go ahead and give us our third round of wrestlers.
All right, so Ric Serrano III's third round. Here we go. The British Bulldog versus the Ultimate Warrior.
That's a tough one there. Did they ever wrestle?
I'm pretty sure they were in the ring at the same time at one point.
Yeah, probably like at a Royal Rumble or something. Yeah, but that would be an interesting match. I think with Davey Boy, he would be more of a powerhouse than a technical wrestler. I think, my opinion. That's a weird. I don't know. I'm pretty stumped on that match, but you know what? I'm gonna go with Davey Boy Smith. Shocker, right there.
I know.
Shocker.
Huh?
That is a shocker.
That is shocker.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh boy! All right, Rick, you have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yes, sir.
Now we got two guys that used to love to wear tassels.
Yes.
That's true. That is true.
And they both had what you call that business in the front, party in the back.
Did they?
The mullets? No.
No.
Davey Boy in the beginning
Davey
he
Boy?
did.
Davey Boy?
He always had the crew cut.
Yeah, in the
What?
beginning. Didn't
No,
he?
and then he did the Bo Derek dreads or something.
He had the braids.
The
Yeah, the
braids.
braids.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I stand
So-
corrected.
But you were there. You were right, because he had two very horrible hairstyles. He had the Ultimate Warrior with his 80s woman's do.
Ooh,
and you had
dang.
British Bulldog with his weave braids. But you know what? Like you said, I think Davey Boy Smith is a powerhouse. But I disagree. I think he would be technical here because Ultimate Warrior definitely wasn't technical.
No, he wasn't.
I think of the two, he would be more technical in this match. But once the Ultimate Warrior hulked up, man, it's hard to keep him down.
That's true.
But you know what? I'm going to have to go with the British Bulldog advancing.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Davey Boy Smith advances, defeats the Ultimate Warrior. Was that a good one? That was spot on. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was the Ultimate
Hey,
Warrior-
that's not right. Huh?
Wow.
What's
I
that?
feel like he was in the room.
Oh man, that's wrong. Dang.
All right,
All
our
right.
next matchup, we have the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle versus Mr. Perfect.
Ouch. Man, I am a huge Kurt Hennig fan.
Kurt Angle.
What?
No, this time he's right.
No, I'm right. He was always Mr. Perfect.
Okay. Oh.
They're both Kurt's, by the way. But
Yeah.
one spelled with a K, the other spelled with a C. This would be a match I would have loved to have seen. Loved to have seen it. But you know what? I'm going with Kurt Angle.
Wow.
Kurt Angle. Got to go with him.
And I'm going with Kurt Angle because I can't stand Mr. Perfect.
Whoa. Oh, my God.
Man, Mimi.
Wow, no tiebreaker for you. Kurt Angle advances.
Wow, we just let a lot of people down.
Whoa.
I'm sorry,
I know,
man.
right? That's what the...
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
If it was up to me.
Really?
All right, yeah, definitely. I can definitely see Mr. Perfect advancing. Unfortunately, he doesn't.
No.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Even the dogs are upset about it, man. All right, next matchup, we got Sheamus, Tony's new favorite wrestler.
Yes.
Versus Kevin Owens.
Wow. That's a good matchup right there. Have they even fought yet? I'm pretty sure they have.
I'm sure they were in the same ring at one point.
In a Royal Rumble. Wow, that's a tough one. I have to go with it. Man, even though I like Kevin Owens, I do like what he's been accomplishing now. But I have a whole new respect for Sheamus, too, and what he has been doing. And we'll discuss it later on in the show. I've been impressed with his work in the ring. He's been throwing up some good matches. And I think he can go toe-to-toe with Kevin Owens. But the edge would have to go with, and I'm sorry to say this, Sheamus.
Wow. Wow.
I think Sheamus will defeat Kevin Owens.
And,
I really
and
do.
I agree with you 100% with that.
Stamina, everything.
Yeah, because he is a powerhouse.
Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus is a powerhouse, and Sheamus is the one not to be messing with.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
So you don't even get a vote, Rick.
Wow. Sheamus advances. You know, there's a good thing behind this, because when I post this final bracket up to the final four, Sheamus is definitely going to retweet this, because he's going to be like, what? How far? I beat Razor Ramon. I beat Kevin Owens. What just happened? Sheamus, you better retweet this, brother.
He might win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
He might win the Great White Hype. You gotta give him his props.
Well, first he's gonna have to beat one of these guys in the next matchup.
Okay.
Mankind versus Chris Jericho.
Oh wow. Huh. All right.
We can see this match next week on Raw.
That's
true. If Mick Foley keeps acting up.
That's true. That's true.
Jinx, you owe me a drink.
Alrighty. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna let you go first.
Well, I love Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
I love his attitude. I love his wrestling, skills and maneuvers and whatnot, and celluloids and intricacies.
Oh, Lord.
But Mankind is Mankind. He's a beast. He's crazy. I'm going to go with Mankind.
Careless.
And very careless. But I'm still going to go with Mankind.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm still stumped on this one. I do like both. They've both been heavyweight champions.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho does have it.
He does.
It. Okay? He has been cracking me up the past few weeks.
With it?
With it. And then what happened on Raw with him taking notes on everybody. So I have to, oh man, oh my God, this one's a hard one.
It is. It is.
But the thing is, I for some reason, when I look at Mankind, I see carelessness. I see him very, very careless. I don't see Chris Jericho making any kind of mistakes against somebody like Mankind. So I'm going to go with Jericho.
Okay.
Jericho.
Wow. Chris Jericho.
So you're the tiebreaker, Rick, on this one. Mankind versus Chris Jericho. Who do you got?
Mimi, how could you call yourself a Jericho-holic? How dare you? I'm going to take notes. I'm writing notes about this show.
I think you should.
I'm going to send it to Chris. I'm going to send it to Chris.
There you go.
Because I don't have it.
Listen, Jericho retweeted one of my tweets, so I call him Chris. But come on, like you said, Mankind, I love him. But all I see now, like when I see this matchup, I see Mick Foley coming down every week in sweatpants and a lumberjack flannel shirt. And you look at Chris Jericho, whose chest looks like it's been caved in since 1985.
Still wearing his cousin's shorts.
Still wearing his cousin's shorts. But you know what? There's something about Jericho. He just has it. And that's why Chris Jericho is advancing to the final four.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Wow.
That was a good matchup,
So,
though.
guys, we're down to the final four. Next week, we will crown a winner of Ric Serrano III's fantasy bracket. We started with 32. We are down to 4. Keep this in your heads for the next week, guys.
So,
British Bulldog versus Kurt Angle and Sheamus versus Chris Jericho.
That's a good matchup. Those are some good matchups there. Really good.
All right. So, guys, we got more to cover on this show. We're going to talk about Raw, Smackdown Live. So stay tuned. We're coming back with Raw Notes after these messages. Excuse me.
Cavalry Contracting is locally owned family business that takes pride in working on a higher standard, specializing in kitchen and bathroom remodeling. Check us out before you plan your next home or office project. For more information about our services, log on to calvaryserves.com. You can also like us on Facebook at Calvary Contracting. Give us a call at 518-669-6583. That's 518-669-6583. How can we serve you?
Hi fans, this is Adrian Strait, and you're listening to POD Podcast.
And we're back. All right, let's get straight on to Raw. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes.
Raw started off with Roman Reigns. I guess he was going to cut a promo, but didn't get a chance to talk because Steph's music hits. Then Mick Foley's. And then he makes a match between, you guessed it, Rick, Roman Reigns versus Rusev for the U.S. title at Clash of Champions.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Oh boy! Oh yes. So speaking of Clash of Champions, we're not going to do our predictions today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do a live YouTube feed between myself and Ric Serranos III. Mimi probably might be peeking her head in here and there and give her opinions on who she thinks is gonna win. So yeah, we're gonna give our what?
I said all the cute ones.
All the cute ones, okay. And, we're going to either do it Saturday or Sunday. We're not sure yet, but just keep an eye on our Wrestling POV Facebook page. And just stay tuned and then check us out on YouTube when we give our live feed and predictions for Clash of Champions. So we're not going to do it in this episode, but stay tuned. It might be later on today, Saturday. So if not, it'll be done on Sunday. All right, so back to Raw. What happens? What was that?
We had Mick Foley basically punishes Seth Rollins by putting him in a match against Rusev. So you warn him not to go out there. He goes out there, and his punishment is not getting taken out of the title match.
No.
It's you're going to fight Rusev.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he makes the main event again between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, but this time in a steel cage match. That's real good. Put your Universal Heavyweight Champion in a steel cage match a week before, not a major pay-per-view, but it's still a pay-per-view nonetheless.
Right.
Not very smart. A lot of people, and they got to understand too, and we got to probably understand too, that Raw, especially Raw, not so much SmackDown, but Raw, they're going to have to really come up with some crazy matches every Monday. Mm-hmm. Do you know why? Because of Monday Night Football. Right. WWE is always in competition with the Monday Night Football on Monday. So, yeah, they have to come up with some crazy matches. So, this was a crazy match. You know what I'm saying? So, it was crazy, but they go to commercial, they come back, and who's in the ring? Seth Rollins versus Rusev. It was a good match. I thought it was a good match.
Really good.
But the thing of it is, I'm still confused. What is Seth Rollins? I mean, is he a babyface? Is he a heel? Because in this match, he was a babyface.
Yes, he was.
He was a straight up babyface. He was taking moves like a babyface. He was getting beaten up like a babyface. I mean, it's like, all right, people. I don't know if they're on the Seth Rollins bandwagon. I'm not sure, but it's it was confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I liked the match, but I was just still confused.
He's AC/DC.
Yes, that's right. So it ended up being in a double count out, so nobody really won. I kind of figured that was what was going to happen. I didn't think anybody was going to interfere in this match because they got too much going on leading on to Sunday. So, I kind of saw that coming, double count out. So now in the back, they show Dana and Charlotte is showing Mick the double pin, which we talked about last week.
Yes.
Finally. So I don't know if they truly really didn't see that last week or they, had it planned. I don't know. I just don't know. It was just weird to me. Mick agrees, and Dana makes a suggestion to have Bayley and Sasha wrestle to determine who the number one contender is. But Mick changes his mind and says it will be a triple threat at Clash of Champions. So Charlotte gets upset, and she pushes Dana. Boy, she's treating her like a redheaded stepchild.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against redheads either. So now,
Hey, wait a second. I'm a redhead.
No, you're not. So, confusing. Was it a good setup? Am I looking forward to this? I think this kind of matchup was really more for WrestleMania. This match, but I mean, I'll take it though. I really will.
But can I just say, like, it just seems like the hype for any pay-per-view, the last couple pay-per-views, is not there.
No.
Like, I don't know if it's because it just seems we're getting pay-per-view after pay-per-view every 2 weeks, but I'm not hyped for pay-per-views like I used to be.
Yeah.
Like, going into this one, I'm just like, okay.
But you know what? We got to see what happens when the major pay-per-view comes up. So the next one coming up is Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, I guess, what happens and how they're going to set it up, because now both brands, they're going to have to tell that story leading into that pay-per-view. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I thought they did a pretty decent job at SummerSlam. Yes, I thought that was pretty decent. So let's see. Maybe, they're still trying to do the separation thing and having the minor pay-per-views every 2 weeks or whatever, but that's a lot of wrestling. That's a lot of wrestling, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. So now it's Braun. That's not funny. So now it's Braun Strowman versus Sin Caras again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman ended up just destroying this dude.
Yep.
Nothing against Sin Cara, but dude, it's enough. If you're not gonna do anything, if they're not gonna put him to, then why do the match again?
And then, like, the worst part is there's no advancement in the story.
No.
Nobody coming to challenge him.
No.
But I'm assuming, like I said in the very beginning, Luke Harper was backstage at Raw. I think it's gonna be Luke Harper versus Braun Strowman.
That would be interesting.
Yes, it would.
That would be interesting. And Luke Harper is a veteran, I would consider, that he could call that match, and it's got to be him. It can't be Braun Strowman.
Oh, yeah, no.
It cannot be Braun Strowman. So. All right, so then up next, it was Charlotte and Dana versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. It was a decent match again. I mean, the winners was Charlotte and Dana, but, I just think, I don't know. If anything, it should have been, I guess, Dana and maybe Bayley, or wait, they fought already, right? So maybe Dana and Sasha, yeah. Instead of doing it this way, but I dug the match, but I don't know. Something about it just threw me off, and I was just like, not really, no, but whatever. I'll take it anyways. It was one of those. It was weird. So go ahead.
Yeah, I felt the same. I didn't think it was entertaining. I thought it was sloppy.
A little bit, but not too bad. But it was still decent, for a Raw. Yeah, it was decent. It wasn't that bad. So now it was something unusual to me. Seth standing outside Steph's door, and then they go into commercial. But then, of course, they come back from commercial. Steph is doing a promo, cutting a promo and with Seth, and they're talking about still the thing that happened with him. And the odd thing is that still no Triple H to explain why he did what he did a couple weeks ago. So Steph is just throwing out suggestions on maybe this is why he did it, and blah blah blah, and this and that. It's like, oh crap. It's serious. It's like, jeez. Yeah. I don't know when they're gonna do this. I don't know. It's just weird. So now the next match is Bo Dallas versus Gary Graham. Look at that! I got him. I got the name.
Whoa!
Finally.
I got the name. Yeah, me. Wow. Whoa. But it was a squash match. So Bo Dallas wins, and again doing the whole picket sign or whatever that is.
No one believes in me, but I believe in me.
He believes in himself, but I think he needs a costume change.
I think so too.
Go back to the white trunks.
Or not even the white trunks. Maybe longer tights. Black. Have them black or something. Something like that. I think that's.
Why gotta be black?
That's a Bo Dallas thing there.
It's why can't he be blue or like the rainbow color like he used to have?
I don't know, because normally heels wear a darker color.
Okay,
so
all right.
Something like that is good for him. So now the next matchup is Sheamus versus Cesaro. I actually enjoyed this one. it kind of predictable that Cesaro was going to win, and it was obviously that they were going to do match number 7 at Clash of Champions too.
Yep.
But it was a good match overall.
But why not have it like back and forth instead of 3-0 and then 3 straight? Like, come on, guys.
That
like,
I agree with. Yeah, but not only that, I mean, you kind of knew it was going to go to 7.
Yeah. But then also, why not have different stipulations?
Yeah.
Have a ladder match. Have a hand tied behind my arm, back match.
Yes.
Or for a strat match.
Yes.
That would have been cool.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. That's what they should have done.
Submission match. It's like.
Yeah, if they really wanted to test both of them, it would have been nice. Yeah, the stipulation for each match. Hell yeah. I think that would have made it more exciting.
It would have.
So, but that's good. But either way, Cesaro won, and they're gonna do the final match, the final deletion at Clash of Champions. So backstage, Jericho, he has a list. He's writing a list on Mick Foley, which is hysterical. Very, very funny. Now he's in the ring. He's still cutting a promo, still writing his list. He even involved the crowd. He said some guy in the crowd made the list. He's writing it down. Like, Jesus, Jericho. Unreal. So
He's a letter writer.
He's a letter writer, exactly. So Enzo and Big Cass comes out doing their typical promo. Then the Shining Stars comes out selling timeshares. So I don't know what's going on.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's right. Remember to roll your R's. So
Puerto Rico.
There you go. Wonderful. So now, then the New Day comes out with their typical promo, and it was, I don't know what was going on here, but as Jericho was leaving, Sami Zayn comes out and he starts fighting Jericho. What's going on? So then everyone starts fighting, except for Xavier Woods. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
He was on the turnbuckle playing the trumpet. It's like, seriously, dude?
Actually, he was also recording with his cell phone and he put it up on Twitter.
Did he really?
He was like, World Star, get him, Kofi, World Star.
I gotta check that out. I didn't know that, but it was funny. But they go back from commercial, and of course, a 10-man tag. But actually, it was pretty entertaining. It wasn't that bad.
I thought it was funny.
It wasn't that bad. Well, wait a minute. The club came out.
The club.
I didn't mention the club, did I?
No, you did not.
Oh, you know what? But I do have it because they're promo, but then the club comes out. Okay, so the club came out. Rewind. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now, but like I said, it was a good match, but it was just too much going on again. Just way too much. The winners ended up being.
The best part of this match was.
Say what?
The best part of this match was Epico. Epico mocking Enzo is the best. That running man he does is just hilarious.
That was funny. I'm starting to become a fan of the Shining Stars.
Yes.
I really am. If they can keep up those quirkiness and those antics, I'm becoming a fan. And I might buy a shirt or even a timeshare. So now the winners, and like I said, the winners were the good guys. That's all I'm going to say because I'm not naming off all of them. So if you don't know who the good guys were in this matchup, then I just don't know who you are.
Who's the good guys?
Oh, boy. Jesus.
You got to speak up.
Oh, you heard that. Speak up. So now, it was a nice montage they did of Eddie Guerrero. I thought that was very classy. It really showed what kind of person Eddie Guerrero was. I was a huge fan of his growing up. Well, not growing up. I was already an adult, but, that was a big fan. Well, for Rick, it was growing up. So, they did it because it was a Hispanic Heritage Month. I didn't even know that, and I'm Hispanic. So,
I always thought it was October.
That's what I thought. October. It is October, right? Yeah, see, I was right then. Shoot.
What the heck is going on?
They wanted to celebrate it early, I guess.
Hey,
they wanted to get it out the way so they don't have to do it again.
Oh, man, that is so wrong. So now Mick Foley comes in the ring.
My God.
This was probably the worst introduction for anybody. He messes up the line. What was it? The big dog in the fight is the dog in the thing,
yes.
and the whatchamacallits and the and all this other crap. The fighting the dog is not about the fighting the dog. It's about the fighting the dog. Wait a minute. No, it's the dog in the fight. Sorry. Wait, let me try that again. No, Mick, you messed up bad.
Big time.
You messed up real bad. So
You know what Mick needs to do?
retire. No, he needs to sit your ass down. So he introduces Rich Swann, Grand Metalik, my bad, Cedric Alexander, and Brian Kendrick. I was always a big fan of Brian Kendrick. You know, he has such good character. So anyway, he announces that it's going to be a fatal 4-way. Now, how come T.J. Perkins wasn't there?
Right.
Here he is, the Cruiserweight champion, and they don't even show him. They don't even announce him. He doesn't even sit in the commentary to say, yeah, these guys are great, and blah, 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 and this and that. Okay.
We don't see the belt or nothing.
Nothing, no. You have to go to WWE Network to see the belt. So, Mick Foley announces that it's going to be a fatal 4-way for the number 1 contendership for the Cruiserweight title, and that person, whoever wins, will face T.J. Perkins at Clash of Champions. Let me tell you something. I was so entertained with these Cruiserweights. Holy cow. But you know what? Is it me, or did it look like they were holding back a little bit?
They were holding back.
You know what I'm saying? Grand Metalik, I'm sorry to say, he does some crazy stuff in that ring. I didn't see it. Though the match was entertaining. I loved the match. And they gave him 2 segments of it.
Yep.
I was shocked. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh, wow, this is going to go straight up into the main event. All right. I can dig it. Yahoo for me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's late. So, but let me tell you something. I was so impressed with this match. I am so looking forward to see what they're going to do this Cruiserweights division. I really am.
Mr. Tony, are you so excited?
No. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I was covering the Cruiserweight Classic,
yes,
and
sir.
These guys, they gave me everything, and it just, those chops between Alexander and Rich Swann, oh my goodness, I felt like they were hitting me. and Grand Metalik, he chops people even harder.
Yeah, he does. But it's like I said, I just wish that they could... And you know what? Maybe it was because it was a fatal 4-way. Is probably the reason why they had to hold back a little bit of what they normally do. It could be that. I don't know. But I was like Grand Metalik, I was really, really looking forward to seeing the crazy stuff that he didn't do it. He did a couple, but that was it. You know, so I was entertained.
Yeah, he had that dive.
Yeah, that was it. Just the dive. So the winner ended up being Brian Kendrick, and he will face T.J. Perkins at Clash of Champions.
Brian Kendrick wins.
Well,
I was upset about that.
I was too, but you know what? Something told me deep down inside that he was going to win this match only because he's a veteran and he was there and everybody knows who he is. What's that?
And then he spent 75% outside the ring?
Pretty much. Yeah. And the fact that he retrained Eva Marie. So, now. Oh, man. Yes, sir. So, now.
It still didn't do a good job.
Oh, man. All right, so now the main event, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage. You know, it was a good match. I mean, you know, I don't know. I get them doing this match for a few reasons. Now, number one, I'm kind of glad they did a cage match and they didn't do like a no DQ match or no count out match or none of that, because at least in a cage, it's not going to be damaging to either one if somebody walks out that cage or climbs over the top or whatever. Even though I'm really starting to hate this thing where you can pin them in the cage, because they never used to be like that. In the cage matches back then, it was you fought in a cage. The only way you win, you need to get out. That was it. Or either over the top or through the door. And then now they added this thing where you can actually pin them in the ring. It's like, no, that's not a cage match. Then,
no, it's not.
Unless it's a different stipulation where they have to pin them. But it was just the pin. There was a regular match in the ring with the cage. You can't get out. You can't walk out the door. You got to beat them by pin. So those were the two stipulations. But now they've mixed all that together, and it's crap. To me, it's crap. But like I said, it doesn't hurt, and I knew that none of them was going to get pinned. I knew one of them was going to win by climbing out of the cage. Roman Reigns did win. Did it, advance him a little bit? I don't think it did.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it did.
Earlier,
what was that?
The only thing that happened in this match is that Kevin Owens looked more like a chump than anything.
A little bit, yeah. For some reason, ever since he had that title, they've
been chumping him out. Yeah.
No, he's looking like a chump too. But earlier before too, Mick was saying, something about why the crowd boos Roman Reigns. And, Roman just kind of looked at the crowd, gave that, The Rock look, and that was it. And, but in this match, even though he won, he got a few cheers, not a lot, but at the same time, I don't think it helped him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it helped him at all. And,
well, because they don't want him to challenge the belt. They want him to... They wanted him.
I don't know where they're
if he
going
would have
with
stayed with against Rusev and not even go to the heavyweight belt, it would have been a different story.
It was starting to work though, and they totally changed everything up.
They changed it up, and
I don't know why
they screwed him over.
Yeah. So, but then what happens was Rusev came down. He attacks Roman, throws him back in the cage with Owens. Rusev padlocks the door. They keep beating up on Roman, and of course, I knew this was coming too. Seth comes down, running down, just climbs up on top of the ring, and does a big splash on Kevin Owens and Rusev to end Raw. Now, that was kind of obvious. Why would you padlock the door when they're going to climb up the top anyways? So, I don't get it. I really don't get it. So...
And Seth Rollins is now the number one babyface.
Yeah, apparently he is the number one babyface. So that is your Raw notes, people. Uh-oh. Whoa. No! Is that a disqualification? All right, so that is our signal for Ric Serrano III's Wrestling Joke of the Week. Take it away.
Welcome back to Ric Serrano's Wrestling Joke of the Week. Today's joke is, why is Christian never bummed when a campfire goes out?
Why?
One more match.
You don't get it, Mimi?
I don't get it.
She's still...
Oh, man.
You need to dumb it down a little more.
You guys got to send me jokes, people. Mimi got to get these jokes, man.
Yeah.
All right. Christian always said, one more match. When, in the last couple of years, he always like, oh, I'm about to retire. I'm going to retire. And he was always like, one more match.
Oh, I get
one
it.
More match.
Mm-hmm. Hold up. Now you get it.
All right, guys. If you have wrestling jokes, please send me a simple one so Mimi can get it and laugh along with us. We don't want to laugh at her anymore.
No. Your goal, people, is to make Mimi laugh again.
There you go. Hashtag that. Make Mimi laugh again. Guys, send it in to our Facebook page at Wrestling POV, or Twitter at Wrestling POV, or Instagram at Wrestling POV1 using the hashtag WPOV jokes. We need your help, people. And with that, we are on to the Smackdown Breakdown.
That one was pretty good. Hey, that's not funny. That was pretty good, right? No? Yeah.
No.
It was.
All right.
You know what? But we should be careful with that because we don't want another suspension.
That's all right. We got the $1 Million Man in our back pocket.
That's true.
Kind of.
Not in the back pocket.
Yeah. All right, so let's go over to SmackDown.
All right, so SmackDown opens up with Daniel Bryan in the ring. And he's there for the contract signing of Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. 3 weeks away from the pay-per-view, and we are doing the contract signing. Okay. Daniel Bryan makes a corny comment about contract signings, and the crowd was silent.
Yeah.
And then he makes these ugly faces like, you guys don't think I'm funny? And it's just like, all right, yeah, guys.
Did I do that?
Guys, you're not gonna laugh. I'm Daniel Bryan, remember? Yeah. Shut up.
Oh my God.
But so Becky and Alexa come out. Alexa says Becky wasn't born to be a champion, and Becky says, "You're right. I was not born to be a champion. I fought to be a champion." And she has a deeper voice than me, man. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
She does.
My God.
So Alexa gets mad at that, and she swings the contract at Becky. I say swings because she did not hit Becky Lynch at all, and Becky sold it like she got hit.
Yes, she did.
She went down, and Alexa throws the table on top of her.
Well, can I grind? What grind me was that Daniel Bryan looks at Becky, who's a face,
Yes.
and tells her, "Now, don't do anything, yada yada yada."
Yeah, that he wanted to keep it civil.
Civil.
Yeah,
You don't say that to a face. You say that to
the heel.
The heel.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
then here's Becky abiding by the boss, and
That was a good impression.
Yeah.
and then the little freaking
Alexa Bliss.
yeah, the little munchkin there.
Mm-hmm.
She just goes off on Becky. That's what grind me. Okay, continue.
Dang. She's
Well,
like,
she is the number one contender.
oh man.
She is.
But yes,
Whoa,
I understand it
get 'em.
completely. It's just,
Yeah.
it's these opening segments for SmackDown are bad.
Oh,
They just,
they're horrible.
they're so bad. And then
Yeah.
we go backstage, and who's there? Daniel Bryan,
No.
and he's the Miz
Now, do you
and
think?
Maurice.
Now, do you think he's overstaying his welcome?
I think he's just too involved in everything.
He's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so is Mick too, on Raw.
Yes, he is. He is.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you have a general manager.
But didn't we complain about that before? That we didn't see enough of them?
You know what? Wrestling fans, we just complain too much.
I know, right?
God, nothing's ever perfect for you guys.
I know, right? Shoot.
Jesus.
Jeez.
You want to see more general managers, and we give you them, and then you get them, and then you want less of them. What do you want?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm yelling at
You
myself.
gotta speak up.
All right, so yes, we're backstage with Daniel Bryan. He stopped by The Miz and Maurice, and Miz says that he's upset that he's defending his title tonight against Dolph Ziggler, and Daniel Bryan says, "You have your new contract, but if you don't want to fight, you'll give up your contract.
Yeah.
Or if you don't fight, you get fired." Like,
Exactly.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I really don't.
And now we have our first match. We have American Alpha versus the Usos for a #1 contendership match.
Yep.
So Heath and Rhino had to go through a whole tournament, but these guys got to fight one match to become #1
Exactly.
contender. It makes sense, guys. It makes sense.
It does. Yes, absolutely.
So the Usos basically worked Gable's knee for most of this match. Jordan, who was working the Usos, went to tag Gable, but he saw Gable holding his knee, and he decided not to tag in his injured partner, which led to getting double super kick and a splash for the win by the new #1 contenders, the Usos.
Yep.
You know, all right.
It is what it is. That's unusual. I've never seen that done that way in a while, I guess. So when they were doing it, it was kind of like, I'm looking out for you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think any kind of tension is going to happen between them two. I just think he's going to be like, listen, just tag me in next time, man. We're brothers. We're in this for the long haul. It's a bad impression, but...
Whoa, is Gable in your kitchen?
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, Tony.
I got it rolling like that, man. Thank you very much. So, hey.
You know what? The thing is about Gable, I don't think he was ready, willing, or Gable.
He wasn't ready for the tag. Oh man.
Whoa.
Jeez.
So it was announced Beauty and the Man Beast That is the name of Heath Slater and Rhino's tag team.
Oh,
Beauty
Jesus.
and the Man Beast.
Really?
Versus the Usos at No Mercy.
Yeah. It's a short title reign, but, you know, hey.
He's got a contract out of it.
He got a contract. So,
and he's gonna get a double wide, baby.
Yeah, he got that.
He's gonna go back to the single wide.
My God.
All right. Next we have Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin with Jack Swagger on commentary. So this was a rematch as last week's match never got underway because Apollo Crews got Smackdown. But in this match, Apollo showed a lot of aggressiveness, but Baron Corbin is a monster, man.
He is.
He's a beast, and he ended up hitting the end of days for the win. And all right. And after the match, he went to Jack Swagger's face, and nothing happened.
Nothing. But you know that's just the startup of the feud. And from my rumors from last week, I mentioned the fact that they were thinking about doing a little push for Jack Swagger. Now, my thing is this, is if they're going to do that with Jack Swagger, I'd rather that they do that with somebody else. Like another veteran maybe, not Baron Corbin. Because if they do this feud with Baron Corbin, and he beats Baron Corbin, it's going to be more damaging to him than it is for Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not with Baron Corbin. If Baron Corbin is the guy that you're trying to push as one of the top heels in SmackDown, I don't think having a feud with Jack Swagger is going to do it. Because honestly, who likes Jack Swagger? Dumb.
We, the people.
Yes, and I get it, but you know the thing is, I mean, seriously, that's all he has. That's all he's got. And the thing of it is, when he first came out, he came out to zero pop. So he went straight to the "We the People" because he knows people will say it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like a panic mode. But my thing is put him with somebody else other than Baron Corbin. But this was obviously a thing that they were going to have a feud with. So
yeah, all right.
Yeah,
all right. Then we have another Kurt Hawkins vignette with Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
Still no Kurt Hawkins.
No. Yeah.
Then we had a weird segment backstage with Nikki Bella and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi explains what the glow is. I still don't know what the glow is.
You ever seen what was that movie back in the day in the 80s? The Dragon, and not Enter the Dragon. It was the one with Show Enough. That one. When you got that glow.
Oh, yes. That was
glow.
something about the dragon.
The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite movies. Rick, Google it and watch it. He was still in diapers when it came out.
Oh my God! I don't think he was even born.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it came out in the 80s. But you got to watch it. It's one of my favorite movies. And one of the things is the Show Enough. Who was the master? So he does this thing with the glow, and I got that glow. So that's where Naomi got it from.
All right, are you guys done talking about your black and white movies?
Oh!
Actually, they were in Technicolor.
That's right. That's true. Technicolor. Do you know what that is?
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Know. I know what HD is.
Oh, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, so...
Oh, my God.
Ah, you gotta speak up.
Jeez. That's how I feel.
So the next match, we have The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. This was a long match.
Very long. But you know what? I liked it.
You did?
Yes, I did. I really liked this match. I really did. I loved the ending. I loved how they did it. It was a little old schoolish. But you know what? When was the last time you seen a match end that way? Seriously. When was the last time? It hasn't been done in a while. But I did enjoy the match.
Ended, The Miz pulls out his perfume and sprays Dolph Ziggler in the face and hits the skull crushing finale for the win. Mimi looks PO'd right now.
Now let me ask you a question. Watching that match, did you guys honestly think Dolph Ziggler was going to win this match?
No.
Really?
No.
You didn't think so?
No.
What about you, Rick?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was getting the chill. I was like, maybe this is gonna
I
happen.
knew they were gonna cheat. I just, when you have that feeling that they're gonna cheat and stuff like that. That was my feeling. So I knew deep
That
down
who was going to
inside-
cheat?
The Miz.
Oh, okay.
That deep down inside, that Dolph had no chance.
Right.
So
There was a little bit that I thought that the Dolph Ziggler was going to win, especially what happened with Maurice. You know,
Yeah.
when she got busted, and I was like, oh, maybe they will give it to Dolph Ziggler. You know, but no,
Nope.
she left the spray bottle there for her husband, and. And he ended up using it.
So disrespectful.
Come on, you know that's how she says it. That is my husband.
You know that there's an A after the S in husband?
What?
You didn't know there was an A after the
No,
S in husband?
Husband.
there's an A in there somewhere, but
Yeah. Husband.
husband.
Oh, that's messed up.
That is. Oh my god.
You know what? You guys are making fun of her speech impediment. It's not cool, guys. It's not cool.
We also make fun of Deck Swaggers.
Oh my god, Mimi! Jesus! Why'd you go there?
Are you guys serious right now?
I was wondering how long we were going to go without even doing it. We've been talking about Jack Swagger for the last 2 weeks.
All right. Continuing with Smackdown,
Oh, man.
we had Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan with the weirdest sheep mask of all time.
Yeah, that was supposed to be. You know who that is, right?
Not a clue.
You don't know who the clown painting is?
No.
John Wayne Gacy. Yes. Look at. Well, John Wayne Gacy. You don't know who John Wayne Gacy is? John Wayne Gacy is a notorious serial killer that dressed up as a clown. Yes, he lured people into his house. He would drug them. The dude was psychotic. And he ended up with having like 40 bodies or something buried underneath his house. And his famous the makeup that he used as a clown was exactly what Eric Rowan had on his sheet mask. So a little disturbing there. They
All
went
right.
deep. Yeah. So a little history lesson, everybody.
Yeah. Whenever it comes from Tony, it's definitely historic.
Oh, man. Ouch.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Jeez, Rick, come on, man.
My goodness.
He's attacking you today.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
I had jury duty.
Guilty.
Jeez. All right. So anyway,
Wow.
Eric Rowan gets RKO'd and loses. Why,
I
man?
don't know, man. They are not giving him a chance at all. Jeez.
And then the lights go out. You think Bray's gonna appear, but no.
No.
Eric disappears, and his mask with the psychotic serial killer apparently face paint was left in the ring, and
Yeah.
Randy looked at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Hey.
What? What?
Might be the end of that.
Yeah. All right. And
Yeah.
then we
You speak
have
up.
¿Qué?
Oh, no. Let's not start that.
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Meerkats.
All right. We had Nikki Bella and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella.
¿Por qué?
Naomi's entrance was way longer than this match.
That is
Yes.
true.
Now, listen. I love the creativity, but she got to stick to one thing:
Yeah.
the fur vest, or you're not gonna wear the fur vest. You're gonna wear a coat, you're not gonna wear a coat. You're gonna wear pants, you're not gonna wear pants. Pick
True.
one thing, man.
That's true, yeah. I agree with you
Like
on that one.
she used to be a choreographer. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yep.
do it.
Yep. It's true.
Do it up.
Do it
So
up.
this match basically was a no contest, I guess, or a disqualification because Carmella just beat the snot out of Nikki Bella.
Yeah, I think it was a no contest. They called it.
And I'm just shocked that this little skinny thing just beat up Nikki Bella like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just
But Carmella is good though.
no, she's a fighter. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I'm just saying, Nikki was supposed to be this big badass
Mm-hmm.
person. She was a Divas champion, and she comes back
God.
and she's just like a punk.
You're so hostile.
She's been
Well,
punked.
Mimi, it's hard for Nikki Bella because when you're fighting a Stretch Armstrong, it's hard to win. Carmella's neck looks 7 feet tall.
Oh, it is.
Oh, man.
But she's like I'm like, oh my
Jeez.
God.
What
It's
is
just,
going?
I'm just like,
Man, this
what?
is. This,
I like Carmella, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying.
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
That's so
Like she had
wrong.
those rings around her neck and stuff.
Like, she can't wear that because it shows her neck is super long.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know, and it's just like, I don't know.
That's wrong. Wrong.
All right.
All right.
So,
Jesus.
the main event,
Man.
Dean Ambrose
Yes.
versus
John Cena.
All right. What is going on with John Cena?
I have no idea.
He is just
He might be at.
talking way more.
Oh, you heard him talk during the match.
Yeah.
I
like,
did.
It's
I was
just
like,
nonsense,
yeah,
man.
but he's always been like that, you know.
But it's like more now.
now it's more, yeah.
And loud and
Yeah.
And
But
just like when he's crouched over and he got his hands up, like he doesn't
Yeah.
like fight, man. Why are you
that's true. That
be
is
John
true.
Cena, man? Don't be Jane Cena.
Oh man!
ooh.
Wow! Wow! What is going
That's
on?
why AJ beat up John Cena.
Oh, man.
Exactly. Because he's the champ that runs the camp.
Yeah. All right.
He's the face.
It was a good match, though. It was a good match. It was a good match. I liked it. I dug it.
Dean Ambrose beat John Cena.
Yeah. Weird, right?
So bizarre. I'm not used to this.
Yeah. I'm not either. Trust me. It was. I was like shocked by it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know.
Dean Ambrose needs to get a beat down.
He needs a whole character change,
He
I think.
does.
I'm tired of him with
He
the
is
walk
like,
and the,
it's-
you know, sometimes he does the duck lips too. It's like, dude, really? What are you doing?
I don't know, something about the character he's running now is just like,
It's not working anymore.
it's not.
To me, it's like,
It's never worked.
yeah,
I
a little
didn't
bit.
know. I
It
don't
was just
think
a
it did.
little bit.
I don't
but
think it
now it's like, dude, I think you gotta change.
He doesn't know how to be a badass. He's just,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It comes off like a phony. You know?
Yeah,
It comes
exactly.
off like
No, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I see.
a
that.
dude from the suburbs who listens to Eminem, and now he's like, yeah, I got that swagger.
Yeah. No.
it's like the kids from upstate New York
Oh, jeez.
trying to be all thuggish.
And they're trying so hard.
They
and
try so
just
hard
can't.
to be like,
Yeah.
you
Not
know,
working.
Well, fine.
No,
Yeah,
not
and
working,
it's like,
so.
come on, Dean, get
Yeah.
with it, man.
Yeah, he needs a whole new character
Yeah, he
change,
does.
I think.
He
I
does.
think the guys from the Shield just need a whole
Yeah.
revamp.
Yeah, they
Just
too.
go back and be the Shield.
Or do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Either one. But I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest. You know, I mean, you made a comment last week that just about every main event has a member of the Shield in it. So they're not going to, I seriously don't think they're going to do a Shield reunion anytime soon.
Ever.
But what they need to do is make all three of them disappear for a couple months. And then bring them back, but as somebody totally different.
Yes.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Rollins maybe not. His character right now is working for him.
Yes.
But the other two, oh boy, it does. It really does.
You hear that, Vince? Call Tony Diaz.
That's
He
right.
can
That's,
give
that's
you.
what you have to do. Is just give me a call.
Give him
All
a
right,
call.
buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. Give him a call after you told him to sit his ass down.
I know, right?
But Vince likes that roughness.
That's true. But so SmackDown ends with AJ giving the phenomenal forearm to John Cena, and then getting hit with the dirty deeds as Dean Ambrose stands tall.
Yep.
All right, so
Boom.
SmackDown, Raw versus SmackDown, we're tied at 4.
Yep.
What do you got, Mimi?
Raw.
Raw.
Yes.
You know what? Between the two, I did like, but I think the Edge went to Raw because of the cruiserweights.
Yes.
I think the cruiserweights gave that little bump for Raw this week. So I'm going with Raw.
All right, so I'm already outnumbered, but I
Yep.
will give my opinion. For me, Raw, the only good thing about Raw was the cruiserweights.
Ooh,
Cruiserweights are
man.
phenomenal. SmackDown, you had an Intercontinental title match. You had John Cena versus Dean Ambrose, and you had this tag team number 1 contender. I thought that would have been great. It just didn't. But you know what? Raw is 3 hours, and you had a 20-minute match that was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give the edge to SmackDown. And also, where's Triple H?
We mentioned it earlier. We have no idea where he is.
We gotta send a search party for him.
I know, right?
It's somewhere in
So
Connecticut.
right now,
All right, so that gives it up for Raw. Raw wins
Raw
it this
is
week.
up 5-4.
All righty. So Raw is up with that. So let's bring in Miguel Cole.
Mr. Tony.
What do you got for us this week?
Well, this week, with the world premiere of my new show, NXT with MC. Mr. Rick, did you watch it? No, Miguel, I didn't watch it. Mr. Rick, why didn't you watch my show? Because you didn't want me to be part of it. Mr. Rick, it's just, that people, they like me more. Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
Miguel. All right, Miguel.
Wow.
Fine. I'll watch it.
Wow.
Where is it? Well, you can check it out. It's on YouTube. Just search Wrestling POV. It was really good. Mr. Tony, I even have a theme song now.
Really?
Yes, it's so good. If I could remember it, I would hum it right now. But you know what? Just check it out on YouTube, and then you can hum it by yourself.
There you go. And please also subscribe, people.
Subscribe, people.
Once you get onto YouTube, you have to hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
And you get an alert every time the new POV podcast show it comes on.
There you go.
And
Whether
then I can say to you, what we got over here?
Hey,
Yeah.
couple subscribers.
We
Yes.
got ourselves a couple
Yeah,
subscribers.
that's all we need. And then, of course, you definitely have to jump on our Facebook page, hit the like button on there. That way you can see the up-to-date content that we offer you, people. We offer you Rick's Third of the Word. We have myself, Tony Diaz, Sit Your Ass Down. We got Miguel Coles, NXT. What more do you need?
Exactly.
We give you all the content you need on this show.
And what more
Word.
do you want?
They need us.
The gift of Wrestling POV. Drink it in, man.
Baby. Let me take notes. I'm going to let her ride on. Yeah, boy. All right, so that's it for the show. Make sure you tune in on Facebook, actually, to see when the live YouTube show will be so we can give our predictions on Clash of the Champions. What you got, Rick?
The WPOV pre-show.
That's right. So that's it. Make sure you watch us on Facebook so that way you can know when to tune in. And then, can you ask questions on there too?
Yes, you can ask questions.
Well, you
People,
look at that.
This is what's so great about technology. You can ask us all the questions you want, and we will answer all the questions you need.
That's right.
Because you're going to soak it in, man.
And on that note, that concludes our show for today. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody.
and the third wheel,
Ric Serranos the third.
and our intern.
Miguel Coles. Adios.
Love, peace, and hair. Hey, that was premature. Love, peace, and hair grease. We will see you next week.
Peace out.
Good night, everybody.